Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess, so let's get into it. What's going on, you guys? It's be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, okay? And we are here to talk about some things today. This may be a supersized Yes for the Mess. Who knows how it's going to go? But y'all know that I've been doing my thing for the last couple of days, and I must say that it feels good to be a little bit busy on the new year. It feels a little bit good, but it is what it is, okay? Now, first of all, before we even get into the mess, before we get into anything, I have to let you guys know what I got coming up for the rest of the week. Now, first things first, we're going to get into roast and review tonight with myself, Terrence, and Josiah. Okay, it will be right here on Scotty by Nature TV. It's roast and review on Portia Family Matters. Okay, it will be right here on Scotty by Nature TV at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. That's 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time and 7:30 p.m. Central Time. You already know what we're going to do. We're going to roast it and we're going to review it. That's what we do, okay? That is exactly what we do. And I know we got a whole lot to say. This was a big-ass episode, and it's been having me talking and doing everything else, honey. Okay, but not only do we have that going on this week, but we also have Boys Night Out, okay? We'll be returning for our first show of the year on Friday, January the 7th, okay? It'll be including Josiah, myself, Maddie Rance, Jamar, and Terrence, okay? And that will also be right here on Scotty by Nature TV. That's right here on Scotty by Nature TV, Friday night at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Time, 8:15 p.m. Central Time. Hopefully, Jamar feels better. He's not feeling well at all right now, so hopefully he feels better and gets well enough to be in front of the camera and talk to us for Boys Night Out and hang out, child. So yeah, that's what we got going on this week. Now, without any further ado, we're about to get on and get into this mess right about now, child. That's what we're here for. We're here to talk about the mess, and I know that's what you came here for, so that's what we finna talk about, okay? So the first thing we finna talk about is this right here. We finna start with Cardi B. Now, Cardi B had a couple of things to say about the homophobes out here in this world, okay? She's the one talking about the homophobes, talking about homophobic people and stuff like that, and I'm glad she said something about them. Now, just to let you guys know, before we get into anything else, everything that we're talking about it's coming from the jasminebrand.com, so I don't have to constantly tell y'all where the article came from, okay? Everything that we're discussing is coming from the jasminebrand.com, okay? That's where everything is coming from, honey. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get into the article. And yeah, let's talk about it. Ooh, my keys making all this noise, child. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Let me put my phone up. Let me sit it up real quick so I can read it the best way I can. Let me move my Coca-Cola out the way. There you go. All right. So when it comes to Cardi B, who is age 29, we can always be rest assured that she is going to speak her mind freely. On Tuesday, January the 4th, the outgoing rapper took to Twitter with an interesting message about homophobic people. She wrote, "Every bad bitch got a gay best friend or a gay best friend cousin, and if you homophobic, you just ugly." My sentiments, exactly. My sentiments, exactly. It is unclear as to what prompted the tweet. It's unclear what prompted the tweet. Okay, it's unclear, but it's safe to say that it garnered a lot of attention. Some social media users agreed with Cardi B's comment, okay? And felt like it was in support of the LGBTQ community. Now, see the reactions down below. So, what we're about to do right now, we're going to get into the reactions. I'm doing two things at once, child. I'm trying to add one more thing to this overlay, child, real quick. Give me 1 second. I totally forgot to add to that, but let me add to it real fast, okay? If I can find it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there it go, right there. There it go. There it go. Okay, so these are what the reactions were. So they were saying treating someone's sexuality as as an accessory is weird, but all right. Someone said not true. Someone said she definitely not lying. Somebody told her to shut up. This comment seems very backhanded and typical. Someone said factual. Somebody said what is she saying? Someone said how does that correlate? Mostly everybody is agreeing. There are some that are saying that She's capping. Some talking about they don't know what that means. Someone said that's a bit extreme. Someone said that's the dumbest thing they ever read. Some says it's all fun and games until that best friend try to take your man. Someone said y'all listen to anything, okay? While Cardi B has been an ally for the LGBTQ community, her husband, rapper Offset, has previously caused some heat from the community. Back in 2018, the Migos rapper made headlines after rapping a homophobic lyric in the song Boss Life by Atlanta rapper YFTM. During his verse, Offset rapped the controversial lyrics. Pinky ring crystal clear, 40K spent on a private leer, 60K solitaire, I cannot vibe with queers. Offset claimed that he did not use the word queens as a homophobic slur. The rapper took to Instagram to issue an apology as well as feature a Google definition of the word queer. He wrote, I didn't write the line about gay people. He continued, I've said before, since these issues before that I got, I love for all people. My passion is for fashion has led me to a lot of gay people around me who I have mad respect for, and we are all cool. And so I'm not in a place where I'm hating like that. When I wrote that, I was thinking of words that could rhyme with others. Here, leer, solitaire, bear. Um, I saw this definition about her having a queer feeling when she was being watched and it fit when I was thinking about a stalker creepy paparazzi situation. Since then, it appears that the rapper stayed clear from offending the LGBTQ community with any controversial lyrics. Okay, so that was pretty much it from this article with the jasminebrand.com. And I must say, I know that I saw some people feel offended by what she said, but I don't think that she was being offensive with what she said. I just think that she said that most people that are homophobic are just ugly people. Most people that are homophobic are just weirdos, and that's just what it is. Everything is not a backhanded compliment, and everything is not meant to be offensive. And I don't think that she was being offensive at all. I didn't find nothing wrong with that. I didn't see nothing backhanded about it. I just think that she was speaking for all of us. I don't think that she was looking at us as accessories. But what I did not like about the comments is that one of the people in the comment section was saying it's all fun and games until that same friend try to sleep with your best friend, and I just think that that was messed up because not all gay guys be trying to sleep with their friend's best friend. That's just not it, because I don't do that type of stuff, so I ain't like that at all, honey. I ain't like that, period. So don't even try to put that label on me, because that ain't what I do. I would never try to get with none of my friends, none of my homegirls, husbands, boyfriends, none of that. Baby daddies, none of that. I've been around all their husbands. All their husbands respect me. Some of them look at me as a brother. And I don't even see nobody, none of my friends, husbands or boyfriends or baby daddies like that. Some of them, after they done broke up with my friend, they still be friends with me. We still talk, we still hang out, we still do whatever. It is what it is. So yeah, child. No, it ain't offensive to me at all. I don't see nothing wrong with what Cardi B said. I just feel like she was standing up for us gay guys. I feel like she was letting everybody know that there's nothing wrong with gay people. We are here in the building, and that's just what it is. Everything is not meant to be offensive, and I just felt like whoever took that offensive was crazy, because that's not offensive to me. I don't see nothing wrong with what Cardi B said. As a matter of fact, she was really looking out for us, to be honest. She was letting people know that if we ain't gonna bite, ain't nothing wrong with us. You know what I'm saying? That's how I saw it. Now, moving on to the next thing, we got Andy Cohen. Now, it was revealed earlier in the week that Andy Cohen was fired from CNN after his on-air drunken behavior from the New Year's Eve special on CNN. Now, we gonna go ahead. We're gonna get into the because Jasmine Brand got the original story and she got the first update. And let's get into the original story first. Now we're about to do that. You know, let me go off the camera to read this to you guys. So it says, did Andy Cohen's drunken antics get him booted from CNN's New Year's Eve special moving forward? According to Radar Online, Andy Cohen, who is age 53, won't be invited back to help host CNN's New Year special due to reportedly appearing severely drunk on air this year. Senior CNN staffers are allegedly calling Andy Cohen's actions and comments from the live broadcast embarrassing. An insider from CNN shared, we claim to be the most trusted in news, yet CNN hires Andy Cohen to make a fool out of all of us for our New Year's performance. They added, Andy doesn't even work for CNN, yet he has been the face of our network for the past 48 hours. It is embarrassing, and real CNN staffers are very angry. However, even though CNN staff was put off by the well-known producer's latest hosting incident, NBC staffers were reportedly entertained by what went down. An insider from NBC shared that CNN should have seen Cohen's drunken outburst coming. They said, "What did CNN expect? This is the guy that created The Real Housewives. He interviews reality train wrecks and not world leaders and real news makers." They added that Andy works for Bravo's parent company, NBC, but they didn't want him that night. Instead, they went with Miley Cyrus and Pete Davidson. If Andy wants to make a fool of himself on December 31st, better he do it on CNN rather than NBC. On New Year's Eve, Cohen hosted CNN's New Year's Eve live special with famed journalist Anderson Cooper, age 54. During the broadcast, a seemingly drunken Cohen went on a rant about outgoing New York City Mayor Bill. I don't know how to pronounce that name, child, but all I know he's 60 years old. Encouraged his elderly parents to have an edible and diss Ryan Seacrest's viewers by calling them losers. Okay. Um, Following the broadcast, Cohen alluded to being drunk and shared via his Twitter that he was a bit overserved during his infamous New Year's Eve hosting debacle. Okay, now that was the original story. Now the update is CNN's Andy Cohen is in fact invited to return to host again. They have released a statement addressing one of the talk show host controversial comments stating that Andy said something that he shouldn't have said on live TV. We've addressed it with him and looking forward to having him back next year. So that was pretty much it. I know a lot of people were saying that Andy Cohen was fired, child, but it don't look like he's fired. They still want him on the show, despite whatever it was that he said, despite all of that other stuff. They still want him on. They still want him on the show. They still want him to host. They still want him around. They still want him to be a part of the CNN brand. So whoever told these blogs that they're embarrassed and Andy Cohen is not this. He's been a face for the last 48 hours, that's someone that didn't want him around any damn way. That's somebody else who didn't want him around. But the people want him to still host the show. So yeah, he ain't missing out on no check, child. I know a lot of people wanted him to, but he ain't missing out on nobody's check, period. Okay, now next up is Love and Hip Hop's Teletubby in Tiny. Now you guys already know that last year Love and Hip Hop's Teletubby was one of the videos that she had a legal team send me something so I could take her name out of the title or not have her her likeness on my video or whatever, because she was pissed off about being involved with that whole Sabrina Peterson situation. So she was mad at all the bloggers that was reporting on it. But bitch, you brought your Teletubby beanbag chair built ass on here talking all this shit when nobody asked you to. So now you mad at all the bloggers for talking about it. But if you say so, girl, if you say so. But we got Love and Hip Hop's Teletubby on here. And she says that Tiny was never her friend and that T.I. is half the reason why she hates men, child. So she decides to break her silence. I don't know what possessed her or what made her to do it, but she decided to break her silence about her relationship with T.I. and Tiny, and we are about to get into it. So let me get this thing up off of here and let's read the article, y'all. So reality TV personality and hairstylist Love and Hip Hop's Teletubby is speaking out about her ex-friend Tiny Harris. Most people became familiar with Shekinah through Tiny's VH1 reality show, T.I. and Tiny, The Family Hustle. The dynamic duo was so entertaining that they received a spinoff, Tiny and Shekinah's Weave Trip. Years later, Love and Hip Hop's Teletubby would come forward and tell viewers that the assumed close-knit relationship between herself, Tiny, and Southern rapper wasn't exactly how it was portrayed on TV. On New Year's Eve, the Atlanta entrepreneur let loose during an emotional Instagram live broadcast. Although Love and Hip Hop's Teletubby and T.I. always appeared to have a playful rivalry on their reality show, the Teletubby claimed that the Bring 'em Out rapper was disrespectful to her off camera. She described one incident where Tiny insisted that she take a first class flight. Upon noticing Teletubby, T.I. allegedly mocked her and called her the help. Do you know this light skinned Niggy walks up on me leaving from LA? I'm actually in the seat before him, and that Niggy said, "How did the help make it the first class?" Oh, that was kind of fucked up. Oh, that was fucked up. She continued, y'all, it was so many white folks on this plane with us in first class. She recalled how embarrassed she was by his comment and saying that she slouched down in her seat. According to the Teletubby, she has been harassed by T.I. for a long time. When T.I. was having an alleged affair with Instagram model Bernice Burgos around 2017, T.I. allegedly told Teletubby to physically assault the woman. Teletubby said that Tiny and another party threatened her by her name if she didn't fight Bernice. Yeah, your wife encouraged me to buy her name years ago. That was some shit they did together with their Bernice shit. If I don't fight Bernice, my name gotta be bought. What type of bullying shit is that? Bernice ain't never did shit to me. She's a beautiful girl. What I'm fighting her for? She continued, I wasn't there. I ain't hook 'em up. So why the fuck my name had to be brought? Because I'm a ghetto bitch. That's her friend. Get out of here. That was a setup with the both of them hoes. Them hoes was friends and they did that ish on purpose. Through tears, Shakana further described Tiny's. I'm sorry, I said her name. Through the tears, Teletubby further described Tiny's attempts at sabotage and how badly T.I. constantly treated her. She declared that Tiny was never her friend. Tiny hasn't directly addressed the footage, but she did post this message in her Instagram story. If you don't have proof that whatever you be talking about is working for you, man, do everyone a favor and shut your ass up. Um, Tiny and Teletubby's friendship crumbled in 2021 after a woman by the name of Sabrina Peterson alleged that the fallen power couple had as assaulted her. As the allegations mounted, Teletubby took to social media to defend her friends. Shortly after, the internet ripped her the shreds for victim blaming. The two unfollowed each other. Then Teletubby revealed that they were no longer friends, claiming that the entire fiasco was the last straw in their friendship. She also began divulging information about what being friends with Tiny was really like. Okay, so that was pretty much the situation with Teletubby and Tiny Tamika Harris, child. And all I gotta say is that's a hot mess. Things are never what it seems a lot of the times. I know we all felt like they had a close-knit relationship. We all thought that they were really good friends, but that's just how it look on the outside, and you never know how people really are behind closed doors. You know what I mean? Because from the looks of it, we all feel like Tiny is a sweet person. That's how we feel that she is. We feel like she's a sweet person. We feel like she don't really be trying to do no harm to nobody or nothing like that. But then when you hear somebody speaking out against them, it's really crazy because it's like, that's not the girl that I know. That's not the girl that I know. That's not the girl that we see on TV. She seems to be so sweet. But there's a lot of people that seem to be sweet as hell, but they really ain't sweet at all. They really not. And looks can be deceiving as hell. It really can be. So I'm not really gonna say that Teletubby lying. I ain't gonna never say that she lying. I'm never gonna discount her experience. But what I can say, I definitely believe that T.I. treated her like shit. I definitely believe it. And I definitely believe that he called her to help. I definitely believe that because I felt like T.I. ain't never liked her. I felt like he ain't never liked her. But who would like him? Hell, I don't understand why Tiny does. But that's another conversation for another day. All I'm gonna say, because I had to turn my head around because this shit was hurting my damn forehead. But all I gotta say is when it come down to Teletubby, just move on. You realize who your real friends was. You realize that Tiny was not your friend. You realize that at the end of the day, Tiny gonna always choose her man side over yours. At the end of the day, that's really how it always works out sometimes. And you just gotta learn not to jump out the window for people who really ain't gonna jump out the window for you. Because that's the type of situation this looks like. It looks like you the type of person that's willing to jump out the window for your friend, but your friend not willing to jump out the window for you. And that's very unfortunate, but you just got to learn to have your own back, child. That's really it. You got to learn how to have your own back in this situation. And that's just the basis of that situation. So, girl, just move on with yourself, move on with your life, and just continue to do your thing. You still on TV, you still got a business, you still an entrepreneur, you still getting money, continue to get your money, continue to be on TV, continue to promote your businesses, continue to do whatever you need to do. Okay. That's how I feel about it. So, yeah, shout outs to the Teletubby. That's the only nice stuff I'm gonna say about her ass today. So we finna move on to Devon Franklin. Now, Devon is pretty much crying about his marriage being over, I guess. You know what I mean? I guess that's the way he's looking into. I don't know, child, but we finna get into this shit, y'all. Y'all know we finna get right on into it, so let's talk about it. So Devon Franklin is sharing a vulnerable moment on social media. Over the weekend, the 43-year-old film producer posted an image of him crying and reflecting on the new year. Okay, and so in the image, his eyes were closed and tears was running down his face. Okay, he writes, "I took this picture a few months ago, and I'm not much of a crier, so in the moment of deep pain and peace, I took this picture. It captures best how I feel. I share this with you because it is the most honest way to start this year. I know that we are starting a new year, yet I don't wish you a happy new year. I wish you a happy true year." Um, this is his first post since he and actress Megan Good announced that they were divorced and they were married for 9 years. Neither have shared what caused their split. Child, I never understand why people take pictures of themselves crying. Like, I feel like that was just his way of trying to get some damn attention. And I feel like he done got enough attention already. He done been all over the blogs ever since this divorce has been put out there. So I don't know how much more attention he really needs for this. But child, okay, Devon, that's really all I got to say. Cause that shit was weird as hell. Like, why the fuck you take pictures of yourself crying? You talking about you took it months ago, but now you want to post it? Get the hell out of here. Okay, so next up we got Megan the Stallion and Pardi. Okay, apparently the streets are saying that they done broke up now. Megan deletes all of their pictures off her Instagram post. So you know, once they delete the pictures off the Instagram post, you know that everybody gonna make their speculation. Everybody gonna think there's something going on with their relationship and stuff like that. So we about to get on into the article. So it looks like we may have lost another celebrity couple. The internet is buzzing with rumors that Megan Thee Stallion and partisan Pardi Fontaine, age 32, may have ended their relationship. The rumor began when fans realized that Megan deleted all of the pictures of her and Pardi off her Instagram account. This quickly caused speculation as the pair have never shielded away from displaying their love for each other on social media. On the other hand, Pardi has kept all photos of him and Megan together on his page. Pardi also celebrated a birthday last Wednesday, and surprisingly, Megan Thee Stallion did not give him a B-Day shout out on social media, giving fans even more reason to speculate. So, some of the comments I'm going to read: did Pardi and Megan break up? All of his pictures are gone off her page, and we didn't get a happy birthday post. Is he up for grabs? Damn, I was rooting for them. I can't lie. I'm sure Megan and Pardi will be back together soon. Word in the stables is that Megan and Pardi broke up. Okay. Megan and Pardi was so cute. I hope nothing happened. You know, it's pretty much a lot of things. Okay, personally, I don't think that Pardi and Megan separated. I think Megan has a huge announcement coming, and deleting his pictures from her page is all a part of the stunt. Okay, so the couple have reportedly been together since February 2020 when the Savage rapper took to social media to confirm their relationship during an Instagram live. Megan said, "Yeah, he my boyfriend and he is so perfect." Neither party have publicly addressed the breakup rumors, so we'll just have to wait and see, okay? So that's pretty much it with Megan and Party. Now, I hope they haven't broken up because I like them. I like them together. I think that Megan is a beautiful woman, and I also think that Party is fine as fuck. Okay, and I can only imagine how the sex is between them two. That's just my perverted ass mind. Don't pay me no mind, but that's just my perverted ass mind. I just be thinking about it, but I hope they ain't broken up. I really think that Party really does love Megan. It's not just about the social media posts. I just feel like they really do love each other, and I think that Megan was very crazy about him and all of that other stuff. So yeah, I think that I don't know what's going on, but I know that Party is still got his photos up, and I think somebody even asked him in his comment section that they break up, and he said, "Now y'all know that we forever." So I'm like, okay, I don't know, but it is what it is. But you know, some people don't even post their men on their social media. Some folks don't even follow their men on social media, let alone anything. Because when I was in a relationship, I barely ever posted my nigga when I was in a damn relationship, to be honest, because it really ain't nobody business. And on top of that, I don't need nobody trying to get up in my nigga inbox for shit because, listen, okay? So, yeah. And when I did post one of my exes on one of my ex niggas before when I was dating him, you know, I posted him maybe once or twice, maybe a third or fourth time, but it really wasn't that many times that I posted him. So, you know, who knows what's really going on. You never know, but whenever you do something on social media, when you unfollow, when you delete shit, they gonna automatically think that there's an issue going on, child. So that's pretty much it with that. Now we're gonna go on to the last story of the day, and that is Tristan Thompson and Khloe Kardashian. Now y'all already know that it's, he done cheated on her yet again. He got another baby on her. But now he wants to apologize to the people. He want to apologize to Khloe, and then he want to apologize to the people, child. And I'm just in the pill like, don't nobody give a damn. We really don't, but okay, girl. Oh, okay, go ahead and apologize to us. So we finna get on into this last article of the day, and then we gonna be up out of here, y'all. So let's go off screen real quick for this. Okay, so it looks like Tristan Thompson is doing everything to get back in the good graces of his ex, Khloe Kardashian, and daughter, True Thompson. As previously reported on Monday, January the 3rd, Tristan publicly issued an apology to Khloe after admitting fathering the third child with Marley Nichols, allegedly during his on and off again relationship with Kardashian. In his apology to Khloe, he wrote, "Khloe, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve the heartache and humiliation I have caused you. You don't deserve the way I have treated you over the years. My actions certainly have not lined up with the way I view you. I have the utmost respect and love for you, regardless of what you may think. Again, I'm so incredibly sorry." Reportedly, just an hour before his apology, the NBA star delivered a dozens of roses to daughter True as he was picking her up from gymnastics. Tristan Thompson was spotted in the SUV outside of the toddler gymnastics class, waiting to pick up his daughter. Someone from the inside class allegedly brought out nearly 100 roses for the little one. Tristan previously denied having sex with Marley Nichols in California, where Nichols filed a paternity suit against Thompson. In the pending suit, Marley is suing him for pregnancy related fees and child support. Tristan has two other children, a 3-year-old True with Khloe and a son, Prince 5, whose mother is ex Jordan Craig. With Tristan's public admission of his third child, Marley Nichols has spoken out and seemingly unbothered by his recent comments. According to Marley's publicist, the personal trainer doesn't believe that Tristan's post was genuine. Her publicist stated, "There was never any doubt that Tristan Thompson was the father of Marley Nichols' baby." She continued, "Tristan made numerous false and defamatory statements and declarations about Marley over the past few months, and she is taking his statement today in context of all of those statements. Khloe Kardashian has yet to comment publicly." Okay, so that's pretty much it for Khloe and Tristan, and all I gotta say is, child, he don't believe you. Do you believe that? Do you really believe that he really sorry? Because how many times has he cheated on you? How many times he's been busted? How many times has he publicly embarrassed your ass? I wouldn't believe nothing he say at this point, because nothing he says is credible to me. Nothing. I don't think that he's sorry. I don't think that he gonna stop doing what he doing. Cause soon as Khloe take him back, he gonna be right back on the prowl doing what he been doing. That's how I feel about the situation. He gonna be right back on the prowl doing what he been doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what he gonna be doing. And I don't know. I just feel like at this point in time, um, there's no hope for them. Sometimes you just gotta let shit go. Sometimes you just gotta let shit go. You gotta let toxic ass shit go. Whether or not you love them a lot or not, you just gotta let it go, because it really ain't worth your time, your stress, your mentality, your nothing. You just gotta let it go, child. You just got to let it go, because it ain't worthy. It's just not worthy. It's not worth it. It's not none of that. It's really not. So let it go. Move on with your life and raise your child, and let him raise all of his, including yours. You know what I mean? Because you don't have to be with him, and you shouldn't be with him. That's how I feel about it, honey. That's really how I feel, child. But what are you guys' thoughts on everything that we've talked about today? What are your thoughts on it? Before we go, y'all, I just want to let you guys know that Growing Up Hip Hop will be returning tomorrow night on WeTV. And yes, you don't even have to ask me. I will be reviewing it, and I'm definitely looking forward to reviewing this show tomorrow night. I have missed Growing Up Hip Hop. I love my Brianna. I love my JoJo. I love my Boogie. You know what I'm saying? I love my Vanessa. Is it Vanessa? Yeah, I love my Vanessa. I love my what is Tanise? I love my Tanise. I even like my Cree with her messy ass. Okay. Shout out to everybody. I love my Twist too. Love my Stevie J. But shout out to everybody except Egypt and Sam. Them the only two folks that I can't stand. Them the only two folks that gets nothing from me. Nothing. So be sure to tune in tomorrow night because I will be reviewing Growing Up Hip Hop. The review should be out the same night. That's what I intend on doing. Okay. So with that being said, thank you for watching Yes for the Mess tonight. Okay. That's the first thing. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe to my channel, share the video, do whatever you see fit. Click the notification bell if you're new so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And also, follow me on all forms of social media, okay? My Twitter, my IG will be down below. And if you need, if you want to follow me on IG, if you want me to follow you back on IG, I'm sorry, please hit me up in the DMs on IG with the hashtag Mrs. Team Scott, and I would definitely follow you guys back. With that being said, you guys, I'm out of here. Be sure to tune in tonight to Roast and Review right here on Scotty by Nature TV at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Once again, that's 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And it will be myself, Terrence, and Josiah's World TV right here on Scotty by Nature TV. With that being said, you guys, your boy Scotty is out of here. Until my next video, until Roast and Review and everything else, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace out.